Good morning, all of you. We are discussing that lesson, that is the topic electric potential and capacitance. In that one, first we complete the two videos. In first one, electric potential due to the point charge. In the second one, electric potential due to the electric dipole at a point on its axial line, at the same time on its equatorial line. Okay, so right now we are discussing some problems based on that electric potential, at the same time electric potential due to the dipole. So based on that one we will solve some problems. Yes, in that one first problem here we are taking a square having this side something a meters, having this side a meters. So that is the A, B, C, D. This one is the square having this side something small a meters. So four charges, four identical charges, something Q is the charge. Those charges are placed at the points A, B, C. They want to find out the electric potential at the midpoint of the square. Electric potential at the midpoint of the square. Find electric potential at a point O. This is the point O. Find the electric potential at O due to the system of charges. So already we know that in case of the more number of the charges are there, due to those all the charges, what is the electric potential at the point? In that situation we find out that V is equal to, that is nothing but the V net is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q1 by R1 plus Q2 by R2 plus and so on plus Qn by Rn. Already we studied this one. So here we are using that expression to find out the electric potential at point O. So first find out the potentials due to the individual charges. Potential due to the first charge, I am taking that one is right. That one is equal to, here observe what is this distance and what is this distance and what is this distance. At the same time, OA, OB, OC, compulsory all are equal. OA must and should equal to the OB, is equal to the OC, is equal to the OD. How much that one is? If you observe this triangle, this is the ABD, ADC. This is a triangle. So from this one we have find out the hypotenuse is equal to how much? This one is nothing but B. So both are perpendicular. Here A and A both are perpendicular. This is nothing but the right angle triangle. Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So this is nothing but the AC square. AC square is equal to, therefore AC is equal to root 2 into A. AC is equal to root 2 into A. But this O divide this OC in the equal ratio. That means by 2. This one by 2, whole by 2. This is nothing but the OA, that is equal to OB is equal to OC, all up. So that means that is nothing but the A by root 2. A by root 2. Here this side, this one is equal to A by root 2. This one is equal to A by root 2. All are same. All are same. So find out first one due to the first charge. Means due to this charge. Electric potential at point O is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by that distance, that is nothing but the OA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by, this one is the a by root 2. So therefore VA is equal to root 2 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by a. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by a. So similarly, VB is also equal to VC is also equal to VD. Why? Because all are the same charges, identical charges. This summation is also same. Therefore, VB is equal to VC, that is equal to VD, that one is equal to VA, is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by a whole into root 2. That is root 2 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by a, q by a, q by a. Therefore, V net, that is nothing but the total potential at point O, is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus, means this is nothing but the VA plus VB plus VC plus VD. That is VO is equal to 4 into VA. Why? Because all are equal. Therefore, that is equal to 4 into root 2 by VA value. That is a 4 pi epsilon naught into q by a. 4 cancel. Therefore, V naught is equal to, that is the root 2 into q by pi epsilon naught into a. This is the net potential. That is the net potential at point O. Right. Next, second problem. So this is the equilateral triangle having this side a meters. 3 charges are placed at the vertices of the triangle. Find out the electric potential at this point, means that is nothing but the intersection of the medians. That is the centroid. Find the electric potential due to this system of charges at point O. So same thing, here is also we have find out the same manner. But first, you try to observe what is this OA length. OA is equal to how much? OA must and should equal to the OB is equal to the OC. OA must and should equal to the OB, that one is also equal to the OC. First we will find out the what is this median. So we are taking this point is the D. So observe ABD. From that is the right angle triangle. So this is the A and this is the B and D. So median divides this side in the equal ratio. So means this one is equal to A by 2. This is also this one is the A. We want to find out the AD is equal to how much? That is the right angle triangle. AB square is equal to, this is the AD square plus BD square. This is equal to A square is equal to AD square plus, and this is the A by 2 whole square. From this one, A square minus A square by 4 is equal to AD square. This is the 3A square by 4 is equal to AD square. From this one, find out the AD value. AD is equal to root 3 by 2 into A. This is the total median. Total median. Centroid divides the median in the ratio of 2:1. 2:1. So here this is the O. How we find out this OA? Therefore, OA is equal to 2 parts by total parts into AD. 2 parts. This one is the 2 parts and this is the 1 part. Total is equal to how much? So ratios. So OA is equal to 2 by 3 into AD. That is OA is equal to 2 by 3 into AD is equal to root 3 by 2 into A. So these two cancel. Here this one is the root 3 times. Therefore OA is equal to A by root 3. So here total this value is equal to A by root 3. A by root 3. Forever clarity only I gave that one. So exam point of view no need. So directly write it. This one is the side by root 3. side by root 3. Okay. Yes. So this one is nothing but the OA, OB, OC, that is equal to A by root 3. So we want to find out the electric potential at point O due to the first charge. So potential is the VA due to this charge. Potential at point is the potential at point O. We are find out due to the charge. This charge means that's why I am keeping VA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by that distance. That is nothing but OA. Therefore, VA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by, this is the A by root 3. So, therefore, VA is equal to root 3 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by A. So, but at the same time, observe VB is also same, that is the VC. VC is equal to VB is equal to VA. Therefore, net potential at point O is equal to, that is the VA plus VB plus VC. Therefore, VO is equal to. So, how much this one is? 3 into VA. Why? Because VA is equal to VB is equal to VC. Therefore, that is equal to 3 into. This is the root 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by A. Therefore, V naught, that is nothing but the net potential at point O is equal to 3 root 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by A. This is the net potential at point O. This is the net potential at point O. Right? Next one more problem. Yes. Next problem, third one. So here charges Q and so many infinity number of the charges are there. Those are placed on the x-axis at a distance of 1 meter, distance of 2 meters, next 4 meters, 8 meters, next one 16 meters, 32 meters and so on. Due to this system of charges, what is the electric potential at O? What is the electric potential at origin? Okay. So we have find out that one also right now. So observe here, due to the system of charges, this is the first charge, the second one, third one, fourth one and so on. So due to the first one I am taking, electric potential is equal to V1 at point O, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by A, that is nothing but the distance is equal to right now 1 meter. Distance is equal to 1 meter. Second one, V2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by, that distance is equal to 2 meters. V4, this is the V4. Here, if you write it V3 also no problem. That one is equal to, we are taking directly Q by 4. But for our clarity, I am giving you, this one is the V4. V3 does not exist. V4. Why? Because here charge is not there. Therefore, V4 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by 4. Next, which one is exist? V8. Next, V16. V8. V16 and so on. And so on. Therefore, net potential at point O, V0 is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V4 plus and so on. And so on. Therefore, V0 is equal to, here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common at the same time. Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is common. Therefore, Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into, here 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus and so on. And so on. So here V0 is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into, this one is in the GP, geometric progression. So in case of the geometric progression, we know that the expression for the n terms A by 1 minus R. Here A is the first term, R is the ratio of these numbers, anything. Second one by first one, or maybe third one by second one, or maybe fourth one by third one. So here A is equal to 1 and R is equal to, this one is the 1 by 2 by 1 means 1 by 2, or maybe 1 by 4 by 1 by 2. At this situation also that is the 1 by 2 only. So therefore here V is equal to, that is the V naught is equal to Q by 4 by epsilon naught into A is equal to 1 by, this one is equal to 1 minus half. 1 minus half. So therefore V naught is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into, this one is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Therefore V naught is equal to, this one is equal to 2 times cancel. Therefore Q by 2 pi epsilon naught. 2 pi epsilon naught. So this is the electric potential due to the system of charges at the point O, means at the point origin. Or maybe in case in the problem they given alternative charges. Fourth problem. First one is the positive, second one is the negative, next one positive, next one negative, and so on. And so on. In that situation here we are getting V2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into minus Q by 2. Next V8 is also 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into minus Q by 8, and so on. Here we are getting this one is equal to minus, this is the minus, here is also minus, means 1 by 8 plus, and so on. Here right now R value becomes, that is equal to minus half. Right now this one becomes 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2. This is the 3 by 2. So total value is 2 times cancel. 2 times cancel means 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. 6 pi epsilon naught. In case of the alternative or the negative charges. Alternative or the negative charges, in that situation we are getting the answer this one. In case of the all are the same sign of the charges, Q by 2 epsilon naught, 2 pi epsilon naught, 2 pi epsilon naught. Next one, null potential point or zero potential points. In case of the electric dipole, we find out that electric potential at a point on the equatorial line is equal to 0. Electric potential at a point on the equatorial line due to the electric dipole is equal to 0. So here observe, we are considering this is the positive charge and this is also positive charge. When we are taking both are the like charges, not only positive, like charges, either both are the positive or both are the negative. In that situation, we never be get that null potential or maybe zero potential point. Observe in case at this position, at the midpoint, here potential due to these two charges is equal to how much? Due to the first one, this is the second one, V1 is equal to some constant 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by A. Due to the second one, V2 is equal to K into Q by A. Therefore, V net is equal to 2K into Q by A. Or maybe outside point also, we are never be get due to the like charges. We never be get that null potential points. So null potential point is exist for the unlike charges. So means one is must and should positive, second one is must and should negative. So in case of the electric dipole is also same. Two equal and opposite charges are separated by certain distance. That arrangement we are calling the electric dipole. Therefore we are getting the null potential point at the midpoint. At the midpoint of the line passing through the both the charges, or maybe in case on the equatorial line also at any point, if you take any point, compulsory potential is equal to 0. That potential due to this system of charges is equal to 0. Okay, that's why here this plane the plane which consists of the equatorial line and perpendicular to the axial line is called as the equipotential surface. That is the zero potential surface. Here this plane, imagine that plane. This is perpendicular to the axial line. Here potential on this plane at any point on that plane must and should equal to 0. Must and should equal to 0. So here null potential is exists for the unlike charges. Unlike charges. So must and should. One is the positive, second one is the negative. Okay, right. So right now we want to find out what is the position of the null points due to the like charges. Sorry, unlike charges. Due to the unlike charges. We have find out that one. Here I am taking this is the charge something Q1 and this one is the charge Q2. This is the negative charge. One is the positive and second one is the negative. These two are separated by certain distance, that is nothing but something r meters. Something r meters. We want to find out the null potential point where due to this system of charges potential is equal to 0. Here potential is equal to 0 in two positions. Two positions, that is nothing but there exist the two null points. Null potential point, two null potential points, so where those two are. Okay, here I am considering that modulus of Q2 is more than that of the modulus of Q1. Modulus of Q2 is more than that of the modulus of Q1. I am taking the modulus. Sir, here negative sign is there. So we are taking the modulus. Modulus of minus 1 is equal to 1 only. So I am considering that. So modulus of Q2 is more than that of the modulus of Q1. Here there exist the two null points. One is in between the charges. This is the first null point N1 and second one is the N2. That is the N2. This is the second point. At the same time, here modulus of Q2 is more than that of the modulus of Q1. So here null point, second null point is also exist in the side of the lower charge, lower magnitude of the charge. Lower magnitude of the charge. So first we are find out the first position N1 is equal to. Here that one is at a distance of something x meters. N1 is at a distance of x meters from the first charge, means lower charge. Okay, so to find out the N1, for N1, so due to the first charge potential at this point N1 is equal to V1 is equal to some constant 1 by 4 pi epsilon. I am taking that one is the K into Q1 by that distance. How much that distance? X only. So due to the second charge, this one is due to the charge Q1, this one is due to the charge minus Q2. V2 is equal to K into minus Q2 whole by, right now this separation is equal to, total is the R, this is the X, therefore remaining is equal to R minus X. So net potential at point N1 is equal to, net potential at a point N1 is equal to, this is the K into Q1, that is nothing but the V1 plus V2. Vn1 is equal to, this one is equal to K into Q1 by X minus K into Q2 by R minus X. But at this position, we are taking potential is equal to 0. We want to derive the condition, expression for the null potential point, at which point the potential is equal to 0. We are considered that this one is equal to 0, here potential is equal to 0. Therefore, K into, this is the Q1 by X minus Q2 by R minus X. So from this one, q1 by x minus q2 by r minus x is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. From this one, q1 by x is equal to q2 by r minus x. Where rearrange that one, r minus x by x is equal to q2 by q1. From this one, r by x minus x by x, that is the one, is equal to q2 by q1. From this one, r by x is equal to q2 by q1 plus 1. Here x is equal to r by q2 by q1 plus 1. This is the position of the null point, that is the n1 for n1. For n1. Similarly for n2. Similarly for n2. n2. In that situation also x is equal. Okay, this one also we are taking. This is the something y. We are taking this one is the null position point y. Y is equal to r by q2 by q1 minus 1. q2 by q1 minus 1. Here generalized expression I am writing. Observe. So actually you remember this expression only. This expression. No need this total proof. Here x is equal to r by q2 by q1 plus 1. Here, so remember these points. Modulus of q2 is more than that of the modulus of q1. Position of the null point from the smaller charge, that is the q1. So right now this one, null point is n1 is in between charges. In between charges. Next position, right. Modulus of q2 more than that of the q1. Position of the null point from q1. n1 is in between the charges. Compulsory both are the unlike charges. No need to write. Why? Because already here we write it. Null potential is exist for the unlike charges. Here in this situation, for the second one, so here is also q2, modulus of q2 more than that of the modulus of q1. Modulus of q2 more than that of the modulus of q1. So position of the null point from q1, and this is the outside the charges. Outside the charges from q1 only. Outside the charges. We are solving by using these expressions. We are solving one problem. Okay. So right now we are doing the one problem. Yes. So one problem. Here this is the 1 microcoulomb charge and this one is the minus 4 microcoulombs charge. These two are separated by a distance of 1 meter. Find the position of null points, means null potential points. Null potential points. Null potential points. So we have find out the one by one. So solution here, n1 is the first one and n2 is the second null potential point. So here I am taking, this is the n1 first point and here this is the n2 second point, second null point. So n1 is equal to, already we find out that x, position of the n1 from the first charge means lower charge, x is equal to r by q2 by q1 plus 1. For the n2 we are taking y is equal to r by q2 by q1 minus 1. q2 by q1 minus 1. So here q1 is equal to how much and q2 is equal to how much? q1 is equal to 1 microcoulomb, means that is nothing but the 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulombs. q2 is equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulombs. Right now no need to take that negative sign, already we are used that one in this proof. So if you are taking once again negative means that one becomes positive, that is not correct. So here first charge is the 1 microcoulomb, second one is the 4 into 4 microcoulomb. Substitute these values, separation is equal to r is equal to 1 meter. Therefore x is equal to 1 by q2 by q1. 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 plus 1. These two are cancelled. Therefore, x is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 means that is equal to 5. That is equal to 5 is equal to 0.2 meters from first charge means 1 microcoulomb charge. 0.2 meters from 1 microcoulomb charge. Next one. Here y is equal to r is equal to 1 meter, that is the 1 by, so 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 minus 1. These two are cancelled. Y is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3. So that is equal to 0.333 something meters from 1 microcoulomb charge. In case, in exam point of view, if they are asking, find the position of the null point from 4 microcoulombs charge. So we know this value. So from this one, subtracted this one for the n1 purpose. So if they want to find out the position of the null point from 4 microcoulombs in between the charges means total this value we know that 0.2. So they want to find out this one is equal to how much? 1 minus 0.2. Total this one is equal to 0.8. So here 0.8 from the 4 microcoulombs. 0.8 meters from 4 microcoulombs. 0.8 from the 4 microcoulombs. In the similar manner, N2 is equal to this one plus this one. From this one, if they want to find out it, take 1 meter plus this distance. How much that is? Whatever it may be the value. Okay. So here, by using these expressions, we have find out directly the null potential points. Right. So next one is the electric potential due to a charged ring. What is the electric potential due to the charged ring at a point on its axis and at the center? So one by one we will discuss that one. Here I am taking this one is a charged ring. This one is a charged ring. Radius of this ring is equal to capital R. Charge is distributed throughout the length of the ring. So here total charge is equal to something Q. We want to find out the electric potential due to this charged ring at a point on its axis. This is at a point P, which is at a distance of x meters from the center of the ring. So we want to find out the electric potential at point P due to the charged ring. To find out this potential at point P, we are taking a small element on the ring. This is the small element having the charge is something dq. So here this small element consists of the charge dq. So due to this charge, what is the electric potential at point P? Here this distance is equal to right angle triangle only. So this one is this one is nothing but the hypotenuse. Here these two are perpendicular to each other. This is the hypotenuse. Distance is equal to square root of x square plus r square. Here x is the distance, r is the radius. Therefore, due to this small charge, what is the electric potential at point P? So electric potential at point P, we are taking that is the dV. Why? Because this one is the small charge. So here potential is also very small. So I am taking that is the dV. dV is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into charge by distance. Charge is equal to dq. Distance is equal to x square plus r square. So to find out the total potential at point P. So integrating this one, integral of dv is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into dq by square root of x square plus r square integral of. So integral of dv is equal to v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into square root of x square plus r square into integral of dq. Therefore v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into square root of x square plus r square integral of dq, means that is nothing but the total charge. Total charge is equal to q. Therefore v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by square root of x square plus r square. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by x square plus r square. This is the electric potential at point P. So that's why we are taking, that is the Vp. So electric potential at point P is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by x square plus r square. Q by x square plus r square. In case if x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, when if x is equal to 0, then that one is equal to v at point O, means at the center, is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by square root of r square. That is v naught is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by capital R. This is the electric potential at point O, means at the center of the ray. This is at a point on its axis. Okay, remember these expressions also. These are very useful in case of the objective purpose, that is in NEET, JEE mains, for those purpose. Okay, with one more video we will come again. Okay, all of you, bye.